Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video, and it is a sad day. Sad because it's freezing cold outside. It snowed, but also sad because my veterinary pregnancy checker is going back to the store today. These things cost hundreds of dollars, and it didn't work. So Sam just printed off a label. He's sending it back to the store. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna look up reviews, and we're gonna order another one because I'm super excited about it. But you know, when things like this happen, where you try everything to figure something out, but you're not meant to figure it out. First, I did the blood pregnancy test for goats, and it was positive, and my goat was not pregnant. And then I got the pregnancy checker that I just showed you, and it came broken. So ChatGPT said that they could recommend a brand that has really high ratings and that comes working. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that in a few minutes. But that's the truth, you guys. This is what I live by. Before I tell you what I live by, I just want to show you an update on our kittens. They're so funny. They're just always playing, always cuddly, always sweet. They're so adorable. We love him the best. This is what's true though. In life, and this happens to everybody, but in life, if something happens easily with no problems at all, it's usually meant to be. It's something that if it happens easily, it's meant to be. If you have to struggle and struggle and struggle to make something happen, maybe it's not meant to happen. That's something that I live by though. I am really struggling to determine pregnancy in my goats. Anyway, I want to show you guys another thing I got for my grandson for Christmas. Last year I brought him a Yodo player. I'll put a picture here. Buy for kids. It's the new big thing that you buy for kids. Basically, it comes with these little cards. You stick the card in the slot and it reads them a story. It plays a story, and it's almost like a movie, but it's screen free. It's got music, and it's got the people talking in different voices, and it's super cool. My grandson Jack is the one that kind of took charge of it, and he keeps it in his room, and apparently he can't fall asleep unless he has a book on each night. I bought him 3 new books. I'm going to show you guys what they are. Okay, so I got a Minecraft called The Island. You guys know all young boys like Minecraft. I got him this one called Bud Not Buddy, about a little boy who runs away from an orphanage to go find his dad. I feel like kids his age like drama. They like dramatic stories. When I said drama, she just looked me in the eyes. I feel like she's like, here's some drama. Yep, my Christmas presents are all a mess all the time. I didn't wrap anymore and put them under the tree because the kittens just use them as a play place. And then the last one I bought them was this K-pop Demon Hunters. So this is the soundtrack. So it's all the music that comes from the K-pop Demon Hunters. This one I think Aria will like, but they both love all the music for it. So I really like the idea of the Yodo player, but the books are crazy expensive. So this is just one story. It was like 16 bucks. This is one story. It was 16 bucks. This is one thing, and it was 20 bucks. But I bought Jack last year. I bought him like the Harry Potter's book. One book of the Harry Potter's was $39.99, and then to buy the whole series is like $140. So they're not cheap books, and that's the only thing I don't really like about them, because you can like shop around and you can get books for kids that are cheap. You can go to a secondhand bookstore if you want to and get books. These are not cheap, but they're so new that you can't get them secondhand yet. Actually, I should look and see, but you can't get them secondhand. Okay, I gotta go because I gotta look and see if anybody's selling any Yodo cards. You guys, it's icy out here today. It's noon check. Another reason we like to go out at noon and do like a noon check is because if the weather's really bad, we put our animals in, even our horses, if they're like struggling. And when it's snowing, I love to look at the horses so I can determine who's healthy, because you guys know if a horse has snow on it and it's got like a crust of snow, that means that their body is working really well. And if they have no snow on them in a snowstorm, then that means that they're losing the heat from their body and they're probably freezing. And we either put them in or put a blanket on them. So far, knock on wood, all of our horses have been good this year. The ones I worry most about is Penny. Just Penny. Sylvie said because she's yours. No, not because she's mine. So Sophie says, I see favoritism. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, thankfully they decided to follow Sophie and not run out the door. Look at that little guy. They're still so fat. Aw. We know, Ladybug. It's bad weather season. There'll be no fun shenanigans until it gets warmer. Look at Winston, is so regal looking. And then that little goat that's supposed to be like the most well-bred goat ever looks awful. Doesn't he look awful? Look at that little white goat. What's his name again? Oreo. He looks like awful. I can see how he's going to like straighten out. And they all have their hair puffed up right now. It's all of them because it's so cold. It's like one of the ways that they stay warm. He looks wet. Who do you think looks the best out of all of our boys?
Winston Mittens.
Okay, but our breeder boys.
That one.
I do too. Like, he is nice. He is really nice. I think he looks the best too. And I was the most worried about him. I was the most like, oh, he's gonna be too big, but he's just a little bigger than this little guy.
I wish you waited a couple months to pee on yourself.
His mama was small, and maybe he'll stay small like his mama. And his dad was at the top of the size. Hi, babe. He likes me. Zig likes me. Yeah, he's only a baby, that's why. Ziggy's not even full grown yet. All right, can you guess what we're gonna do? Come on, Anya. We have kittens everywhere. Anya seems so happy down at the barn. She has been catching mice like crazy. We made it so that she has a warm place to go. And sometimes we let her in the house if she comes up to the house. Last night, Sophie did chores by herself because I was away. And I said, Sophie, did you give everybody hay? Because they're eating like a lot of hay right now. And she said, yes. And I said, who'd you give hay to? And she said, Blossom. Blossom. Literally, they ate all the hay. And she gave them more yesterday. See? They ate it all.
Get your pig head out of that stall.
All right.
And close the boys' stall while you're at it.
You want me to do what?
Get your pig out of the boys' stall and close their stall.
You know what's really funny about the pig, the boy pig? When I let him out of this area, and if there's another, he's not even, oh, he is. Let's see. I spy with my little eyes one pig.
Close the boys' door first.
Look at how cute. I'm afraid this guy's gonna not be friendly. Oh, he's friendly. He's on me. In fact, I have a broken knee. Oh my gosh. They were pushing me over and I couldn't move my leg, my knee. There we go. Anyways, if the boy pig, make sure everybody's water doesn't have ice. But if the boy pig comes over and everybody's trying to get out, he like bites at them and says, get out of my way, because he knows that he's the one that goes through the door. Do you love me? He's like, nobody's in heat anymore.
He's like, let me breathe with you.
He's like, I love you. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Oh, my hand is frozen. Luckily, they have more than one water bucket. This was fresh this morning. Ugh. Excuse me, sir. You're in the very wrong stall. I gotta get you fresh water. My hand is frozen. Get in there, Posy. Sophie, I need help. Uh-oh. Help. There's a problem with the pig. They're about to be together. Uh-oh. What happened? Are they fine?
Go in your stall.
Wow. They just walked beside that door, dude. That's the problem. Your dad made the most god-awful door ever. Oh, now they're fighting. But they just walked across each other, beside each other, and didn't even fight. This door never stays open. This is the funniest thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Watch, if you just wait, they figure it out. See? Isn't that so funny? They're not figuring it out.
Hey.
You're in the wrong spot. You're in the wrong spot. Sorry, uh-oh. Get in there. She just jumped that wall.
Oh, Cindy. Don't be like Cinderella.
Cindy, did you call her Cindy? She's looking for food. Well, look we cut back on the grain and look who's maintaining her weight, Sophie.
She's pregnant.
She better not be pregnant. I don't think
She is. She didn't want us. We didn't breed her, so she's pregnant.
Yeah, I don't think she's pregnant. How could you be pregnant? I don't think she's pregnant. All right, put this across because she's just gonna jump it again. All right, I gotta grab food. So something so cozy about putting your goats to bed early in like bad weather. I remember when I worked in nursing, I would go in, especially on an afternoon shift, especially on like the second floor. I'd be on the afternoon shift and it'd be snowing, like 3 to 11 would be my shift. It would be snowing and I'd go into a bedroom and their window would be there and the snow would be coming down. It just felt homey and cozy. Like, even though I hated afternoon shift, that was my favorite thing.
How are you even a nurse? You can't even get shot.
Here, take this. I want to show you guys that Sam made this beautiful thing so that they can't jump out and it's broken again. He needs to up his game. Okay, so I wanted to show you 2 things. One, nobody's losing any weight. We give them hardly any grain, and in fact, I might like start switching it to no grain until after they give birth, because I like the fact that no grain will make sure they don't have huge babies, especially these first 1 year first fresheners. She'd be looking big on her right side. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you are the first, I swear she's gained weight. I swear she's gained weight. Okay. I know. So that's the thing. They're all going to be fat because they're pregnant. But goats that are due first, I bred them all to be due in February. But only 2 are due in February. And it's this one right here. Do you guys remember when Blossom was just a little girl and she was pregnant? She's definitely going to have 1 or 2 babies. She's early still. Wait, December. She only has like February. They're due February, sorry. So she has like 10 weeks left to go, and that's when they gain the most weight. So she could have 2 babies. She could have 2 babies, but she's definitely, her mom only had 1 her first year, and it was a boy, and she better have a girl if she's only having 1. And her mom, this goat that does everything on her own. She gets herself bred. She gets whatever food she wants. She gets in and out of the barn when she wants. She like makes her own rules, this goat. She also is the only goat of ours ever that pushed out her baby in secret. She like, I'm telling you, this goat beats to her own drum. Hopefully this one lets us be there when she gives the birth. She had 1 big, huge, massive boy and she pushed him out, no problem. And I think she was probably smaller than her. Holy cow, my hand is frozen. Did you take water, all the ice out?
There's no ice cream.
Yeah. To be honest, this morning when Sam and I were down here, I was looking at the waters and the only stall that the water was frozen in was this one. Because it's at the front by the door. Hi. Are you going to have 2 cute babies for me? She's yours?
Yeah.
I know. I was petting her this morning. Dad was taking a long time to get Posey ready to go outside. So I sat in there with them and I was petting them and she was like, please love me. No, Mama. Well, everybody's mean. Hazel was pushing her off the food this morning, the little tiny bit of food she gets. She gets 1/4 cup, so 1/2 cup of food a day, which is really a tiny amount. And they're all still fat, but also they're furry. These guys aren't pregnant. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay.
That one's short and fat like a tree stump.
That one is short and fat like a tree stump. So the only other goat due in February is Lola. And I swear this goat is gonna, I swear she's gonna have 4 babies.
And if you have all girls, then I can pick the cutest one and I can keep it. No, the smallest one, then I can keep it.
Yeah, and we'll name the smallest one Pip.
No!
I really want to name a little
I'm
goat
not
Pip.
naming my goat Pip.
I love the name Pip.
Well, you have a goat here, you can name it Pip.
She never gets pregnant. These two don't get pregnant. Our only registered goats, they don't get pregnant.
Actually, Nico's registered and he gets goats pregnant. So
Nico, I know, he's a good buck. I'm going to give them all a shot
you're probably
of selenium
you're pregnant too.
because that will help. It should help.
When she has babies, she gets less bitey.
She's not bitey. She doesn't
Well,
bite.
mouthy.
She's mouthy. She'll outgrow it for sure.
Let me pet your nose.
Look at, she's almost the size of her mom. So she should be like almost the size of her mom.
I like her mom's size.
I do too. She's 20 inches.
Her mom's birthday, Nico. Nico Pico.
So, yeah, Nico's mom was the same height as this, but she didn't look like Lola. Lola looks like, I don't know what Lola looks like. Tell me what Lola looks like.
She looks like a bear.
She looks like, she doesn't look as fat on camera. She's so big and she has 10 weeks left to go too. Somebody's going to have one of our goats is going to have a lot of babies. I just know it.
And it's her. She had 3 babies.
She had 3, but usually they take a break. Like if they had 3 babies, but she does everything perfectly. Like she's a good goat. So like I told you how Blossom makes up all her own choices and she chooses like all the worst things. She decided she wanted to be with the boy and get pregnant and wean her babies cold turkey. Her 3 babies that we told her to wean, tried to wean her from for so long. This girl, Lola, when her baby was the right age, she said, okay, you're done now. I'm going to like have a rest before I get bred. She weaned her baby and got in good shape and was happy and healthy and then got bred in an appropriate time.
That could also be because she was always in heat.
Yeah, she is one that's always in heat. Look at Tilly. She's like, what about me, you guys?
And Hayes is like that too, which is good.
So I don't know where Tilly is due on this thing in the schedule, but I know that she is due in the middle somewhere. We actually have goats due in February, March, and April as of now. I don't think we have any May babies, but you never know. But Lola's got the Lola is the second one due. Is she no, Lola's the first one. And Zoe, the brown one, is the second one due. They're due a few days apart. But what's really fun about her is that when she's in labor, she's so cute. She rocks back and forth. Like she just stands there rocking back and forth, just her bum half, back and forth during contractions. Like she's just a self-sufficient, cute little doe. They're on a diet, Sophie.
I'll just go the rest of Tilly.
Even Tilly's kind of chunky though. And she was perfect all summer. She was a perfect weight. But remember, these guys have babies. And when you are pregnant, you hold on to weight
And
so
plus
much
in the
easier.
winter,
At
their
least
hair
I
is
do.
thicker.
Yeah, and their hair is thicker. That's our excuse, you guys. Because we are doing the best we can.
She's just fat.
No, she's pregnant.
Are you?
If you don't like spend all your time with them, they get...
She's always been like skittish though.
I know, she has been a little bit skittish.
She's like...
Blossom's finally at the stage now where she'll like fight her babies off for food. And that took a long time coming because when she was breastfeeding them, she would fight everyone else to get away from her babies so that her babies could have the best food. I'm frozen. My hands are frozen. Oh, look, the baby's underneath there. She's probably like, I need to go under here and be warm. So I told Sophie that I'd let her keep Zoe if she got rid of Blossom. And she said, no, why would we do that? Zoe's worse than Blossom. And it's true, but the only problem is that Zoe doesn't have horns. But look at it.
I would sell them together, but they would separate me.
Look at him. You can tell me it's cold without telling me it's cold. Posey was getting under her blankets too, but she just came because she thought I was coming to see her.
Yeah.
It's windy as heck, and that's part of the reason it's so cold. It's cold.
When you crack the ice, do you stick
Way
your fingers
nicer in the barn.
or do you just like pull in the deep?
This is the difference between you and your dad and me. Show them how you get the ice out of the bowl. She breaks the ice. I put my hand in and scoop all the ice out so that
the ice makes cold fresh water.
But it freezes it again faster.
We'll just kick it again.
Dad does the easy way too. It's where you learned it. Anyways, I'm gonna bring down hot water tonight, like a bucket of hot water, boiled water, and I'm gonna pour it in all of their...
That freezes faster.
Yeah, Yeah, people say it freezes faster,
It
but
does. I've tested it.
I don't know. I've tested it too, and I disagree. But anyway, everybody's in, healthy and warm. I hate winter for our animals. I'm liking it though. I always like winter until January. January like 5th, I'm like, okay, I'm over it. I can even do January up till January 15th.
She always watches this. I know.
Poor lady, she's not used to just sitting in a field. It almost seems like our goats have gotten fatter without the grain. I have a lot of friends that don't feed any grain. I see the benefit because they need hay more than they need grain.
Don't you know that you're beautiful just the way